Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I am going to discuss the past papers of BS English first semester. These are the papers of NUML Islamabad. I have already uploaded the previous year papers and these are the latest ones. I'll discuss the papers of all subjects of first semester. As far as the answers are concerned, uh, you have your own rationale, your own way of expression, so you give your own answer, but I'll provide you the notes in the descriptions of each videos that I am uploading. You'll get help from there. So let's get started. This is the paper of Introduction to Literary Studies, and there are two questions. Question number one, which has two parts. Part A is how does traditional plot differs from the modern one, and part B is select any video, a movie, drama, or fictional work, or critically analyze it in the light of the following points or the following question. The first point is who is the protagonist of this story? Is there any antagonist? What is the main conflict of this story? Are there secondary conflict also? And is the main conflict told chronologically? Where is the climax of the story? Is there a resolution of the main conflict? Is anything left unresolved? What is the main theme of this story? What is the significance of the title of this story? You have to discuss all these points regarding this question. Question number two is part A, what is the point of view? And part B is select a movie, drama, or a fictional work, but make sure that it is different from the one you have selected for the first question and apply the following questions. Question number one, whose point of view is this story told by? Question two, who are the flat and round characters in the play? Third point is which character can you connect with your personal life or society? Next point is what is the setting of this story? Is there any mode of representation about the protagonist, for example telling or showing? And what do you like or want to change about the character? And last point is can you compare the protagonist character with any other character from any other movie, drama, or any fictional work? Now this is the paper of Introduction to Language. So it has two sections, section A and section B. Section A contain a short question and section B contain a long question, a subjective question. So section A, question number one, differentiate between the following terms with a suitable examples. The first one is the differentiate between metathesis and epenthesis, and second is syllabic and alphabetic writing. Third is synchronic and diachronic linguistic. And section B is a subjective question. Question number two, discuss in detail the motives of language change. In addition, establish your argument with a suitable example. Now this is the study skills paper and it has two questions. Question one is MCQ type questions. There are some MCQs given. So the first MCQ is dash means to state an opinion as if it were a fact. So the choice, four choices are given. You have to choose one of the following options. Second question is when you attempt to integrate new information with a prior knowledge, you are being, the options are given. And third one is if your learning style is auditory, which of the following would be your preferred instructional mode? Fourth one, the level of thinking that requires you to make connections, see relationships among different things, and be creative is, the options are given. Fifth one is dash is an idea or a belief taken for granted based on knowledge or experience. Now part B is fill in the blanks with a stable words. A or an dash argument proceeds from a specific instances or observation to a general conclusion. Second is a dash is an error in logic or false reasoning. Third one is dash intelligence is categorized by the ability to perceive the world accurately and to mentally recognize or reinterpret those perceptions. Next one is the tool of the dash thinker is invention. And next one is dash is the process of breaking down a complex idea into its components so that they can be more easily understood. Then comes the part C. It is a question reflecting on the strategies of thinking critically and creatively. Which strategy appeals to you most and why? Now, question number 2, it contains some short questions. Write short answer to the following questions. Question number 1, what is an academic support group and how is it helpful to have one? Question number part 2 is, how does the independent teaching style differs from the interactive teaching style? Third part is, what do your five senses have to do with the learning style? Next point is, what are the inductive and deductive reasoning? And the last question is, how does the creative thinking differs from the critical thinking? And now this is the history paper of history, and it has two parts. This is the first part, which contain two questions. Question number 1, which has following five parts subparts. So the first one is define nationalism in history. Second is define orientalist approach. Third is describe elite theory. Fourth one is define great man theory. And fifth one is write two important definitions of history. Question number 2 is MCQ type question. You have to choose the following option. Dash history is understandable for the common people of your society. Second one is dash is an ideology based on the concept that the individual loyalty and devotion to the nation state. And third one is history is unending dialogue between the present and dash. And fourth one is history without dash is like a story. And the last one is dash opposed to elitist policies and practices. And second part of this history paper, it also contains two question number 1, it has following five sub questions. The first one is the define historiography. Second one, write down the records used in historical writing. Third one is explain two dimensions in history. Fourth one is define the divine theory. Fifth one is define approach. Question number 2 is MCQ type question, so it also contains five questions. So question number 1, history word is from Greek word historia meaning dash. So options are given, you have to choose one of the following option. Second part is, the determinants hold that an individual or a man plays only dash role in the shaping of history. Third one, before 19th century the nature and scope of history was dash. And fourth one is, before 19th century military history was the part of dash history. And fifth one is the origin of this word is from religere meaning reread, retrace and read dash, and connection and relationship with the dash. Now this is the paper of reading and writing skills. So question number 1 part A is read the passage and answer the following question. It is a reading passage which follows some question. You have to read the passage and answer the following question. And part B is encircle the underlined words as part of speech in the following sentences. You have to identify the parts of speech. Question number 2 part A, match the following columns. So there two columns are given, you have to match them on the basis of their relationship, whether it's a synonym relationship or antonym relationship, mood or tone relationship, cause and effect. You have to identify it and then match them. So question number 2 part B is filling the blanks with the correct tense form of verbs. And part C is write 5 sentences about the importance of reading. And as far as writing and speaking skills is concerned, this course do not have a specific pattern of paper, and the most common is that you are given some listening passages from, mostly they are taken from the IELTS listening, and you have to attempt those questions. And for speaking is concerned, you are given a topic, any topic, and mostly contemporary topics are given, and you have to speak about it. So do practice them. I'll upload these papers, and you will find the link of these papers in the description of this video. And in future I'll update the test papers and upload them and give the link in the description of this video. So thank you very much for watching this video.